Hey, Brian Verity here. All right, so I want to talk about how much weight should you be lifting? And I talk a lot about how more often than not, we are lifting way too much weight because what happens is we overcompensate for all the weight we're trying to lift. Our form goes to hell and we're not able to really go slow on the movement, which is all bad. It's all bad for muscle gain. So how do you know how much to lift? Well, when you start off, it's going to be a little bit of an adjustment period. First, you need to figure out your rep ranges. So let's say you're gonna do 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. Okay, it's a good starting point. Now, how do you know how much to lift for that? So here's how you figure that out. You start off with a weight that you think you can handle. And you start doing your reps. You make sure that every rep is slow and controlled. You make sure that your form is on point and all that is in check. Once all that's in check, you wanna make sure that by the 3rd set, you're still able to hit at least 10 reps. If by set 2, you can only do 8 reps, guess what? You need to lower the amount of weight you're lifting because you can't sustain that. If you, on the opposite side, if I've got this light weight and I'm just pumping out reps and I hit 15 on every single set, and it's, I'm not gonna say easy, but I could probably squeak out a few more on each set, you probably need to increase the weight a little bit. So when you start off, it's gonna be a little bit of trial and error. I highly recommend grab a notebook, keep track of your reps, your sets, so that you know the next week how much you need to do. I use FitNotes. It's a great, free, easy to use app. I still log all my sets, all my reps, how much I'm lifting. And that way, if there's a new exercise I'm doing or if I'm changing up my routine, I can just look back and be like, hey, I did this many sets or this many reps, so I know that's what I'm doing today. We get caught up in the way we gotta look cool in the gym, we gotta be pumping this iron. And like I said, our form goes to hell, we're rocking the body and all this stuff. And it's really, that's not what it's about. It's about the time under tension. It's about focusing on your form and hitting that sweet spot with your weights. Now, as you progress, of course, you are going to need to increase the weight. But for starting off, figure out your rep range and your sets and find what you can lift, like the heaviest you can lift, and still hit the right amount of reps on all of your sets. So that's kind of how to start off. I hope this is helpful. If so, please subscribe to the channel, tell a friend about this, share it with them. I would be greatly appreciative. And remember, above all else, you've got this.